Hello, my name is Katkova. I'm a Canadian Immigration Counsel, and today I would like to talk about the program which is called Canadian Study Permit, which is an incredible program created by the Canadian Ministry of Immigration in order to accommodate the interest of many international students to study in Canada. There are several very important items that need to be touched upon in this conversation, which I'm sure will help you along the way of choosing the educational institution, applying for a study permit in Canada, coming to Canada, and applying for a postgraduate work permit once you have graduated. So let's start with the choosing of your education provider. There are Canadian private colleges and schools, and there are the ones which are governed by the government. The Canadian Ministry of Immigration has created a list of designated learning institutions which have been authorized by the government to provide education to foreign students. While you might like the programs offered by private institutions, you need to remember that you would be able to get a study permit in order to study in a private institution. However, if you have graduated from an educational institution which is not on the list of designated learning educational institutions, you will not be able to apply and to receive a Canadian postgraduate work permit, which is so very important for you in order to obtain Canadian experience and for many to be able to apply for permanent residence should they choose to do so. Therefore, choose your educational institution wisely. Make sure that the one which you have chosen is on the list of designated educational institutions. Make sure that you have ensured that it is there, and that once you have obtained your education, you also would be able to move forward and to continue your steps in this country. The second important point which I would like to touch upon is the timing of applying for a Canadian study permit. While programs usually start in September, some start in December, some start in January, and some in May, and the processing time of the application for a study permit as posted on the website of the Ministry of Immigration are rather short. In reality, the processing times can become longer, and in case you receive your study permit a little bit too late, you might be late for the program, which has already started. Therefore, give yourself an ample time to submit your application for a study permit. Give yourself several months so that you have enough time to come to Canada once you have received the study permit, to find a place of residence, to come to your future alma mater, to get acquainted with the school, with the co-students, and to start your studies without a hassle. Give yourself an ample time to apply. Try to avoid any kind of rush because it will work against you. It is important to remember that in case you haven't been in a room where obtaining education for the period of 2 months, during the period of time that your study permit is continuing, the Canadian government can cancel it. Therefore, make sure that your time is right. Another topic which is important to discuss is concerning the quality of the education that you will be receiving. Prior to finalizing your choice and making a final decision, get references on the educational institution where you are planning to study. There are a lot of them. Not everyone is necessarily a good one, despite incredible advertising that is going around. Therefore, make sure that you get good references. Make sure that you connect with the prior students. Have a look at the programs. Have a look at the teachers. Get acquainted better, because this will be a place where you will invest a lot of money in order to pay your tuition fee and a lot of time of your life. You do not want to make mistakes. So this will be all for today. I hope this information would be useful for you. In case you have any questions to us, you are more than welcome to get in touch. Please write to us at info@katkova.com or call us at 416-661-4487. Leave a message for our online concierge at www.katkova.com. Like this message in case you find it important and useful, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.